Hello there everyone, and welcome back for another mod review. And today we're going to be looking at this really cool lizard wood chipper I found today over on Mod Hub. This is self-propelled. You can haul it around with a semi, just park it on in the woods. It's all conveyored right into a tipper. It does have a holding tank, but not to let myself get too far ahead, I'm going to go over all that stuff with you. And today's mod's going to be tested out on the Timber Trail Canyon map. File size for this is 24.5 megabytes. So what I'm going to do is explain a few things regarding this mod. We'll go over the shop and check out some of the specs. Then I'll get this out in the woods and we'll test it on out. So let's get started. Okay guys, I got a few different things set up here. I'm going to give it 3 different tests. Something I have to tell you right off the bat, there is 2 errors coming up in the log. They're texture errors for the wood chipper. As you can tell, the tub on this is pretty small, so you will have to maneuver it a little bit. Okay, this is the Lizard T-109 Tub Grinder version 1.0 wood chipper. The file size for this is 24.5 megabytes. This is as is in the shop. When you go to buy it, you can't change anything. The price in the shop is $134,000 with a $10 a day maintenance fee. It doesn't have a require power, although this is self-propelled. You don't have to have it hooked to a semi. You just use the semi to haul it around. When you buy this, it comes with a full tank of gas, so you don't have to worry about filling it up right away. But when you do, it's going to take 800 liters of fuel. The capacity of this is 5,000 liters. It doesn't hold a whole lot of wood chips, but as you can see on the back there's a conveyor, so you can park a tipper right up underneath it. Has a work speed of 5 kilometers an hour, although I can't get it to drive by itself. Those legs on the bottom there will not fold up. But when you're inside and it's powered on, you press W, you can see the tire spinning, but it doesn't seem to go anywhere. So you will have to hook this to a dolly or a semi to move it around the map. Now I'll go over some of the key functions with you right now. The X key will unfold your crusher. The O key will put the pipe out, or the conveyor. B key will turn on your crusher. The K key will turn on the boom light, and the L key will turn on your cab lights. So we'll take a little look around at this. I have a few things set up. I'm going to give it 3 different tests. I have 8-meter logs on this side, 4-meter logs on this side, and then I'm going to test it out by just using the Scorpion by itself to cut the pieces right inside. I'm not a big fan of grappling hooks like that, but as you can see, if you're going to pick up 8-meter logs, that tub is not all that big, so you might have a little bit of problem getting it in there. So we'll take a little look around at this. It's not a very good paint job, but it is a really cool mod. I like it. It has beacons on it also. Okay, let's jump on inside. So you get a couple of different camera angles here. This is your boom camera angle. Then you got your exterior view, and then you have in the cab. The inside of the cab doesn't look good at all, but I can't see you using this anyway because of the cage. It'd be really hard to see your logs. Got a fire extinguisher in the back there. Let's get my camera angle back. I'm going to jump out of here because I want to take you over to the shop before we start working with this. Located under forestry equipment. All the way over the end here. All the statistics I told you. Like, it says 5 kilometers an hour. At first I was thinking that was the speed of the conveyor, but this thing can move, but those little legs that can't fold up are preventing it from moving. So we'll jump back inside this guy. We'll get our HUD back up here. Unfold it. Actually, I just put the pipe out there. Unfolded is the X key. Oh, I hope that don't hit those logs. It probably is. Oh well, it pushed right through it. Okay. We'll start it on up. Let's bring up my HUD again. So let's give this a try. We'll hit the B key to turn on the crusher. Actually, I gotta jump out for a second because I have to get my otten underneath here. Where's my otten? There it is. Okay. Now this otten holds quite a bit, so you may not see the wood chips building up inside of it right away. Okay, let's turn that off and jump out. I'll show you the beacons here. And the boom lights with the K key. And the cab lights with the L key. Alright, we're going to try some of these 8-meter ones first. Now, if you're good, you'll be able to get it in there. As you can see, the tub is really small, but sometimes you'll get it in there. If it kind of points down when you're moving around, you can get it in there. And sometimes, actually, where it says lizard chippers on there, it kind of it will kind of glitch through the side there. So I know that's not the proper way to do it, but sometimes you can't get it with that. And there's not a whole lot of hit detection in that. Certain parts, but other parts, look, I can pass right through that and lift this thing pretty much right up. So just be aware of that. I'm going to turn this and I'm going to try a couple of logs. So just bear with me, guys, because I'm a little rusty at this. I did test it earlier, but still takes a little getting used to. I'm spoiled with the auto load. Okay, let's see what we get here. I'm actually going to hit that down a little bit so I can see if I can grab a bunch of them. Come on. There, we got a few here. If it starts twitching around like that, just kind of loosen your grip on it just a little bit and she'll stop jumping around so much. But don't loosen it too much. So I'm going to give this a hook. If you can get it at the right angle, you will be able to get it in there. But like I said, you're better off with the shorter pieces. See, sometimes you can grab the lip like that. I know it's not the best way to do things, but it will work. Oh, we lost a log. That was my fault because I'm jamming it in there too much. Okay, let me try to pivot this a little bit. Hopefully we won't lose them logs. I tighten my grip up a little bit on it. Sometimes the camera gets some pretty funky angles, so you'll have to watch that. Oh, I just had it there. There we go, get in there. So it is doable, 8-meter logs. It's just you're going to have to practice. You can see the tire spinning there, but it's not going anywhere. And there's no way to fold up those little red legs on the bottom there, unfortunately. Okay, let's try to see if we can tap those in a little bit. You see the wood chips going in there, no problem. There we go. Okay, we'll try it with some of these smaller pieces here. Now what I would do, instead of using the crane myself, I would just pull the Scorpion, grab a tree, pull it right up, cut it in small pieces right into the tub itself. Pretty cool little mod though, I like it. Yeah, I just bumped into this today over on Mod Hub. Oh, like I said, if it starts twitching, just loosen your grip ever so slightly and you'll be alright. So these are 4-meter cuts here. Let's see how we do. Oh, yeah. The controls seem a little different than the Scorpion. I don't know what it is, but one of them seems a little backwards almost. It's like opposite of what it should be. So you can like just bring these right down inside if you don't lose them, because the boom will go through the tub. No. Let's see if we can hit it from a different angle here. Come on. There we go. I'm scared to let them go. There we go. In you go. Okay, we'll try one more, and then I'll try out my third demo. I tried it with the 8-meter logs, and now the 4-meter logs. Whatever you prefer, but I myself would probably use the Scorpion and do direct cuts right into it. It would be a little quicker, unless you're really good at using these booms. Oops, I turned the whole thing. I don't want that. Oh, I get quite a few there. Get in there. Okay guys, we'll test it out over with the Scorpion. Okay, I have my semi hooked up here, or I have it going. I'm going to get hooked up. I'm not quite square under that. There we go. And we'll haul this guy over to where we're going to be using the Scorpion. Actually, it's the Timber King by Rambo145. Pretty good little mod. We'll bring it right on over here. Okay, we'll stay hooked to it. I just want to get inside the wood chipper here and see where the pipe is going to end up when I put it out. Or am I going to keep jumping inside that? Here we go. Okay, let's put the pipe out. The O key. Oh, it wasn't too bad. Okay, I'll just pull ahead a little bit. Just a touch. We'll uncouple from that. Pull the semi out of the way. I gotta get rid of my speed here. Now sometimes it's hard to get in there. Okay, if you go right by the stairs, it'll work every time. Okay, let's unfold it with the X key. Turn our beacons on. We'll turn our lights on with the K and L keys. Start it on up. Now I'm just going to get the boom right out of the way, and we're going to leave it to the Scorpion King to do the rest. So yeah, the Timber King, I mean. Let's fire this guy up. Get some bushes in our way. I hope that doesn't interfere with your sight there. Try to get one of these bigger ones in the back. Okay, so I'm going to go with probably some 2 meter cuts or 3 meter. Let's try 3 meter. That should still go in. You're not going to want to go too much, because you'll just end up hitting the sides, and you're going to have to line up pretty good. Let's see. Let's bring it up. Now this is the way I would do it. It'd probably be a little bit faster. Extend our boom out a little bit. That seems to be a good place. Let's try that. Oh, is that going to be too long? Yeah, a little bit. Okay, let's bring it down to 2 meters. Might be a little better. We'll back it off just a touch. There we go. Let's wait for them to get chewed up first. Get the wood chip animation of it falling in. So I mean, it does fill up pretty fast. So we'll switch that over to 1 meter cuts. Yeah, you'd be able to go with the 1 meter, guys. Then it won't get hooked up on you at all. Oh, of course, the last piece. But we got her in. Alright, guys. So there you have it. Pretty cool little mod. That was the Lizard T-109 Tub Grinder version 1.0 wood chipper. The file size for that is 24.5 megabytes. Additional information and links can be found down below in the description, guys. I really hope you enjoyed today's review. If you did, maybe you can leave a like on your way out. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and click on Nick right there in the middle of your screen, and I'll bring you new mod reviews every second day and Let's Plays every other day. Plus my Patreon link is just below if you'd like to help and contribute to the channel. It really helps out. So until next time, take care, and we will see you all in the next one.